Hey guys, it's it's your boy Super Mario Punisher Rhythm Heaven Fanatic 2013 here, and today I want to check this channel because it caught my eye. It says through a trailer. I want to check out this stories. It's always fascinated me, but leave a like if you like this channel. But here we go. Stay tuned. First video of today's episode is not everything we see sleep paralysis is a hallucination. Let's see.
My name is Amber, and ever since my childhood, I've experienced sleep paralysis a lot more than the average person. And let's just say, it's one of the most unpleasant things you can experience. Since childhood, I've always had vivid hallucinations when I was experiencing sleep paralysis, and they've always scared me, even to this day. This story is one of the most terrifying things that have and ever will happen to me in my lifetime. It all started in late January. I had just moved into this new house in a small village on the island of Hawaii. My house is near a deep pond, and I got it for a good deal because it was supposedly haunted, and no one else wanted to purchase it. But I've never really believed in the paranormal or anything like that. So I just saw the good deal on a decent-sized house and took it.
Bro, you just asked it, bro. Why would you take the house when no one has been buying the house? You just asking to die. Wow.
A few weeks after buying the house, a big snowstorm hit one night, causing the power to go out and snowing me in.
Bro.
I couldn't see a thing, so I decided that I would head to bed early and get an early start on unloading boxes the next day. I hopped into bed, pulled my blankets over me, and fell asleep in the pitch black room. I woke up to the noise of tapping at my window.
Bro, who's there? Trust me. Who is that? Bro, did he just watch people sleep peacefully at night? Bro, he's watching you when you're sleeping. That's so freaky, bro.
I tried to get up, but realized I couldn't move at all. Sleep paralysis took over my whole body. The strange boy kept staring at me. His eyes were pitch black, as if he had no pupils. He had a wide, inhuman, devilish grin, and his teeth were huge. I was terrified and wanted to scream, but I couldn't and was forced to watch him. I kept telling my mind that it was just a hallucination, but it was a lot more vivid than any other hallucination that I had ever had. Then in a split second, he was gone. I calmed myself, thinking it's all going to be over soon now. My fears started to rise when I heard the noise of clanging in the kitchen. Did he break into my house? I was getting paranoid. I couldn't move. I strained my eyes to try to see the bedroom door through the darkness, and I could see something. A figure standing on the other side of my bedroom door. He slowly opened the door. It was the boy. I could hear every footstep he made. He continued to creep towards my bed, and I could see his devilish grin from the corner of my eye. He just stood there for minutes, and it was lasting longer than any sleep paralysis I had ever experienced. I felt that I was about to die. I was just praying it would be over soon. My prayers were answered, and I was finally able to move again. The boy was gone. The next morning, when I woke up, I felt something strange as I walked on the carpet. The carpet was soaking wet, and at that point, it hit me. Was it really a hallucination? Or did someone actually come into my room last night? I shared this incident with some of the neighbors, and it turns out there was a spooky story about the pond near my new house. Back in 1947, a group of kids were playing on the banks of the pond. One boy accidentally tripped over a log and fell into the water. Before any of the other children could react, the boy sank beneath the water surface. For a few moments, they waited for him to resurface, but there was no sign of him. Horrified, they ran back to the village to get help. Some local men came as fast as they could and dived into the pond, searching for the young boy. They were terrified by what they found. The boy was sitting on a rock at the very bottom of the pond. His arms were hanging down by his sides and his body was swaying back and forth with the currents. His eyes were wide and his mouth was hanging open, but he was dead in the water. The eerie sight sent shivers down the spines of the men who had dived in to save him. They were deeply disturbed and said it was such an unusual way to drown. It was as if the boy had calmly sat down on the rock and waited there to die. Ever since, bizarre rumors began to spread around the area. Many villagers believed that the ghost of the drowned boy lurked beneath the deep waters of the pond. They said that at night he would come to the surface cold, wet, and shivering. His icy hands clutching at unsuspecting victims and trying to pull them into his watery grave. According to the rumors, he was trapped in this world by accident, and the only way he could escape was to find someone else to take his place at the bottom of the pond. As I mentioned before, I don't really believe in the paranormal, but that creeped the hell out of me. After that, I put my house up for sale as I am no longer able to sleep peacefully in this house. A strange, eerie feeling always keeps me restless. But unfortunately, so far, no one has come to view the house or made any offers, as it was famous for being haunted. My current situation does not allow me to rent a house, so I am stuck here. I just hope I am able to get out of this place.
Whoa. That was amazing. Lesson of the day, don't buy the house. When someone said, don't buy the house, do some research what place you have to stay, so that way you don't end up like this girl. Okay, trust your old pal Blake. Never buy the house when it's haunted. Find a different place instead. Trust me. Don't end up like this girl. Next video of today's episode is the unexpected phone call.
Mom? Claire? My heart raced as I listened to the silence, praying that it hadn't been my mind. It couldn't be Claire. That's impossible. It had been nearly 20 years now. Mom, is that really you? I swallowed. There was just no way. Whoever this is, I want you to know it's not funny. Mom, I swear it's me. I've been trying to find you and Dad for so long. Please, you need to come pick me up. Who's that? I cupped the receiver. My whole body was shaking. It's her. Give me that. He stared at the receiver for what felt like forever. Can't be. Hello? Dad? Claire? Dad, please, you need to come and get me. I know what happened, and I forgive you. I really forgive you. Just let me come home. Claire, where are you? It's dark. There's these holes in my stomach, and I just want to come home. I'm so scared, Dad. David moved the phone away from his ear and placed it slowly on the landline dock, ending the call. This only made the shakes worse. My heart was pounding. It's not her. It wasn't Claire. It couldn't be. We buried her in the backyard 20 years ago. We'd made sure she was dead gone. That child had never done any good. And that's exactly what scared me the most. If it wasn't Claire, then who knows? Hello?
Bro. Yo, guys, I literally almost jumped out of my skin. That was actually insane. But, wait. Mr. and Mrs. David had killed her daughter, and ever since that moment, her death had haunted them. Those imaginary ghosts made them so paranoid that they confessed to the police after 20 years of committing that crime. They were both sentenced to death. Bro, what? Bro, that's crazy, bro. That was a great story. That was actually well done. Yo, that was insane, man. That's crazy. Crazy story, man. That's based on a true event. That was amazing. Next video of today's episode is Driving Alone at Night horror story. Let's see.
I have always been a very daring woman. Driving alone at night, even after midnight, had never been a problem for me. Until that night. I was driving back from a friend's housewarming party. It was around midnight, and there were hardly any cars on the road. I wasn't familiar with the area since it was a newly constructed housing estate, and found myself kind of lost. I stopped my car at the side of the road to double check the directions on my phone, when suddenly I was jolted by a knock on my window. Could you please help me? My baby had an accident. Please hurry up. I need a lift to the nearest hospital, please. She's bleeding.